So I can see it going either way. I could see Anthos absolutely being able to stick it out potentially for 10 whole matches. We could absolutely see a sweep here from Gizmo. I suppose we'll just have to wait and see as we go back to Sky Amphitheater for our first round of the grand finals.
Everyone who needs me.
As a quick reminder, if you're not watching this on crackedmedia.com, why the hell not? You should do that. If not this time, next time. We see Anthos immediately opening up Greeetaku. People think that going to losers can be a disadvantage as far as like the players go, because you have to play that extra game. You do have to play extra games in the loser bracket. But, you know, part of it does mean that you're still warm. You're still warmed up. And Anthos being able to take advantage of Greeetaku. But Greeetaku quickly finding his footing. Again, sending the Wonder Woman off stage. It's just kind of a quick back and forth. One hit after one hit. And then them both returning back to neutral.
Both are playing this incredibly safe. Although, with that being said, Anthos is going to take the first elimination. Although, with them being at 105 heat, going up to 114, being juggled in the air by Gizmo. Greeetaku gets the elimination, taking no damage. This second stock is going to be faced on even footing. I mean, I don't think we've seen as even as a matchup like this in quite a long time. This is genuinely could go either way. I'm not even going to try and attempt to predict this.
Yeah, I mean, clearly there is something about these two competitors being able to punish each other in ways that, you know, all the other players in this tournament weren't able to do. I mean, that's why they're in grand finals. But clean stock from Anthos, able to keep Gizmo off of the stage and just nickel and diming until he gets the strong hit to send Gizmo off stage. And Gizmo struggling to get back into center, but is able to return the kill, maintaining a low percentage, maintaining low damage as he kind of abuses that corner, but isn't able to do for long and gets punished for doing so. Oh.
Anthos known for being incredibly good at the ledge guarding, although positions are going to switch. That projectile very luckily missed. Anthos able to dodge it, stay alive in this matchup, both taking a very high amount of damage as the Hot Wheels is broken. Looks like Gizmo potentially going for a downward spike there to get the elimination. Now with the aerial juggles from both, it could go either way. Both are on the verge of being eliminated as Gizmo goes to over 100 heat in the death zone at this point.
We've seen Gizmo kill at lower percents. So this is truly anybody's game. Whoever gets the stray strong hit. Oh, and he catches Anthos waiting for too long. Anthos really thought that Greeetaku was going to go back on stage and let Anthos make a decision, but Greeetaku says, "You're waiting for me? No, I'm coming to you." And quickly eliminates the Wonder Woman off the wall. Punishes Anthos' hubris into thinking that this will be a slow, methodical match. Making sure that Anthos knows, hey, I'm here to play video games, so we're going to play the video game as we go into game 2. And opening up with just some high-octane Hot Wheels aggression.
No, absolutely trying to get that vicious opening that Greeetaku is known for, able to finally get that combination off. 33-14, again playing around that ledge. A deadly position that these talented players are very good at manipulating and controlling. Able to avoid the Hot Wheels, both taking a severe amount of damage, sitting at around the 50-60 mark. Greeetaku seems to have an ever so slight advantage on heat here, but it was like we were saying earlier, at this point numbers don't matter, it's just about positioning and execution of moves. And it now looks like that even though they have a bit more damage, Anthos is trying to get that favorable position.
What tricky movement from our Gizmo player here. Able to kind of go back and forth and break Anthos' ankles using the car to kind of blow up in the face, and now he's up 60%, putting Wonder Woman into kill range. If it wasn't cross stage, it would have killed, but it finds the follow-up anyways. First off goes to Anthos. Or not Anthos, sorry, taken from Anthos.
Absolutely,
Greeetaku
but
is in a dangerous spot here.
going to try and keep Greeetaku in the air. Go for that elimination on the right-hand side of the stage. But it looks like Greeetaku in this instance was able to make a landing. It doesn't matter though. 35 heat going into the second round of stocks is Anthos. Again, you know, these numbers are tiny in the grand scheme of things. Looks like they're going to go for a downward spike. Greeetaku able to get themselves out of that position with a very nice dodge, although both remain firmly on the edge of the stage.
It really is starting to feel like the first 80 points of damage are just formalities at this point. They're quickly racking up the damage, but then once they're at that 80, 90 points of heat, that's when we're in dangerous territory where the combos will eliminate and grant the stock to whoever takes advantage of it. In this case, Greeetaku on the Gizmo.
A very nice use of the vertical spike juggling and some incredible dodges as well from Gizmo. Now getting back into that very nice position. Gizmo enjoys being on the low ground, able to launch his Hot Wheels car upwards, obviously able to have a very powerful spike that, you know, Greeetaku's been proven that he can juggle effectively. And of course we have the umbrella and the bow and arrow firework that Greeetaku favors quite heavily. However, the elimination is going to go to Anthos at this time, although being sat at 98 up to 100. He's in kill range and he's done.
Anthos needs to figure out what to do about this Lamborghini running him over.
We're in a very rough spot.
Anthos will dodge one way, Greeetaku will respond by just following him up, and it's really catching Anthos over and over and over again. And it's really contributed a lot to the two games that Greeetaku is up.
Absolutely.
We're opening this game up with Greeetaku getting the first couple of hits, but Anthos is clearly dodging a little bit more than he was last game.
Playing it very safe, playing very defensive, gets himself in a good spike position, not able to pull it off though. The dodging from Gizmo, Greeetaku's reactions are on point. Very even damage once again as we open this up. The Hot Wheels is going to be broken, though the firework is going to deal a lot of damage. Are we going to see an elimination? Not this early in this instance. 95 damage to Wonder Woman, 44 on Gizmo, and now both look to be going for either a juggle or a spike, whatever they need to do to get their opponent close to the edge. Able to avoid the Hot Wheels, another very good dodge, and we're back to the ledge guarding.
Wonder Woman at kill percent, but Gizmo's not far off, and we're looking at everyone's holding their breath, trying to close out this first stock. Gets the lasso of truth, and the truth is Anthos is going to take the first stock.
Very, very good use of the lasso. Very well trained in the kit. Immediately evened up by Greeetaku, taking only 7 damage. Able to even this up immediately. And again, they're going for those aerial battles. So dangerous and incredibly entertaining to watch at these high levels of play.
Anthos really trying to punish the setup by the Gizmo, but is unfortunately unable to do it and gets punished over and over again for dodging through the Hot Wheels. As honestly, Greeetaku's starting to look like a Formula 1 driver. and finding these straight up air hits that string into each other very nicely. Is able to get that kill, but is at 90%, which means that he's also at kill percent. Like I said before, the first 80 really does feel like a formality.
It really does, and obviously Greeetaku knows, you know, if he was able to win this matchup, that's it. He gets to go home, he beat the champion. Anthos knows he needs to win not only the next 3 matches, but another 3 after that. Is he potentially trying to pace himself for that long-term investment? Or is he just being too slow and letting Greeetaku get these windows? Goes for a spike. Greeetaku able to defend himself. They're now both below the stage, able to get back onto landing. Both now at that 70-80 damage range. Incredible amounts of heat. There it is. Anthos lives. Anthos is still in this matchup.
I had harder workouts before breakfast.
Holding it down. Getting ready to try and climb this mountain. Not only does he have to reverse sweep this first game, he needs to make sure that it doesn't stay at tournament point. He's just got to hit 6 games over and over again, and it's not an easy thing to do. And without any time to waste, they said, let's run it back
for everyone who needs
ASAP. I should have won that game. I deserve to win this tournament. That's what they're both thinking. As Greeetaku finds the first opening. Is it a quick kill?
That was so close. You could not be any closer to the edge without being eliminated. Greeetaku going for it a second time, and that extra amount of damage was enough. He's not playing around. He knows he has to end this now. Needs to end it quickly. Needs to end it efficiently. A very good use of the Hot Wheels, and now just spiking constantly on the edge. Able to switch up positions, but Wonder Woman still fighting to stay alive at 80 damage now, going up to 90, over 100 heat. There's a second elimination. Gremlins only at 11, now 20, now 30.
Anthos might be needing an umbrella just because it might be raining on his parade. He won last tournament, but he's down 2 stocks. The Gizmo just needs 1 more. As he finds an opening, chipping, he's chipping away at this.
There it is.